These are the testimonies of real men and women forced into lives of utter degradation. Commodities bought and sold in Britain as modern-day slaves, usually for sex, forced labour and domestic servitude.
There is a vacuum in terms of our efforts to tackle slavery and human trafficking in the UK. And the system that's supposed to be fighting slavery in the UK is in a state of crisis.
Sophie Hayes was 24 when she was groomed in Britain by an Albanian man who she considered her boyfriend. 6 years ago, while on holiday in Italy, he turned on her. We've protected her identity.
To begin with, I tried to hold on to me, and I would look into the mirror and just want to scream. And I'd see bruises which I'd never had before. Until one night, everything changed with one of the men that came. After that night, I just let go, to the point that I stopped caring. Because nothing I could do or say, no matter how many tears, how many screams, nothing would change the situation because I was too afraid to run. He'd already taken me to a lake to show me that if I did something wrong, that was where he would take me. He would put a knife to my neck, a gun in my mouth. I knew that there was no boundaries for him. All I was to him was money.
The Centre for Social Justice is proposing a raft of measures to combat 21st century slavery, including a new Act of Parliament to ensure victims aren't prosecuted for forced criminality, an obligation on businesses to ensure their supply and product chains are free from forced labour, and more rigorous training of professionals like police and social workers to spot the signs of trafficking. The CSJ says ministers are clueless about the scale of UK slavery, seeing it simply as an immigration issue. The Immigration Minister disagrees.
I think we've actually got a good model within government where it's joined up, where it's government departments working together, different parts of the devolved administrations working together, which means that as issues get raised with us, we can ensure that the government acts as one in responding to them. And I think the model works well.
Human trafficking is a complex crime, but it's not an invisible one. This Crime Stoppers appeal urges the public to be vigilant. 1,000 victims were found in the UK last year, many of them British children, and their lives are wrecked.
Every day I can still picture how much he hurt me and how much he frightened me. What he made me do hurts me. What he did to me and what he said to me is the memory that still stays with me and are the echoes I can still hear.
Richard Souchet, Sky News.